Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the 1980 rink in the famed Herb Brooks Arena as we get set for a Squirt Class Albertville Division matchup between the 95 Giants and the Parrington Blades. The 95 Giants hailing from Attleboro, Massachusetts, and the Parrington Blades out of Rochester, New York. As we get set, we'll take a look down at the pregame warm-ups. My name's Glenn Burnett. I'll be carrying your play-by-play and color commentary as we look in at the 95 Giants warming up in their end of the ice. In the net, starting for the Giants, Max Paralak. Paralak looking to keep the net circumspect, well swept and clear of debris, and hoping to get some offensive output from his teammates. They'll be skating against the white sweatered black trim with the yellow highlights, the Parrington Blades. The Blades coming in with a two-goaltender system. They'll start off with Jacob Kleinberg. Kleinberg looking to keep the net clear of pucks as well, and hoping to get strong back-checking and forechecking efforts from his teammates. He'll be backed up by Kijako Smith. He prefers to be called Kijo. Sometime around the second period, they'll bring Smith in, looking to get some strong back-checking and forechecking. We'll wind down the warm-up period and get set for the opening period puck drop. From the 1980 rink in Lake Placid, New York, you're watching Can-Am Hockey, the Friday afternoon edition. We'll be right back. As we get prepared for this first period puck drop, as we see the officials checking on all the nets, making sure that the practice pucks are all cleared out. A little bit of Albertville Division scoring from yesterday. In the 32 rink, the Darien Youth Hockey Association suffering a loss to these 95 Giants, so the Giants coming in with a victory and 2 points in the divisional standings, looking to improve to 2-0. As we see Paralak skating out towards the net. Remember that this is a round-robin game, which means no overtimes and no timeouts. Both of these teams looking to take 2 points for a victory. They'll have to do so in regulation time. As the Blades taking a little bit of extra time getting all of the practice pucks out of the net. And here comes Smith skating the bucket of pucks away. How's that for a goaltender? And an interesting setup here by the Giants with 4 up on the center line. Opening up in the blade zone. Shot in on net. That comes off the side of the cage. Played from behind the net. Poked away by the Blades. Laid out in front. Covered up by Kleinberg and then sent back out towards neutral ice. As they play it along the near side boards. Giants out towards the far side at neutral ice. Here come the Blades from the right wing position as this is poked out across neutral ice. Here come the Giants looking for a shot. As that one goes wide of the net, cutting through the crease. As the Giants make a quick change on the fly. This is played out towards the far side boards. Picked up from the right wing position. Shot on net. And that one held on to. As the Blades winger lost an edge down on the ice. Slow to rise back up. And now all set. All right. And he'll skate away. As we get set for a face-off to Paralak's left. Some of you might see out of the corner of your eye a bunch of sweaters hanging on the opposite glass. Those are courtesy of the Giants. We'll get a close-up on that momentarily. Played from the corner. Trying to take it away as the Blades get the loose puck out in front. And then charging in from the point. Shot down through the slot. Rebound. Both of them turned away. As Kleinberg keeping a close eye on the action. Played out to the right point. Fired back down low. Out around to the corner. Trying to find an option there. But pressured by the defense. And back behind the net. Centering pass out in front. Shot deflected off a skate. And then a rebound. And totally stoked about that shot as he throws his hands overhead. And a big play for the Giants as they pick up the icebreaker. And that looked like that was claimed by Chavez. 9:45 remaining first period action as the Giants jump out to a 1-0 lead. We'll keep an ear out for who got the assist and who picked up the goal on that one. Played out across the top of the slot. From the left faceoff circle. Shot, goal! And now Avila comes back with an unassisted wrister to the back of the net. And now the Giants out to a nice 2-0 lead. Played out across neutral ice and looking to get some more. Out towards the right side, unable to connect on that one.
By number 63, Avila. Assistant number 54, Barrett.
From the left side. From the face-off circle, shot. And held on to by Kleinberg. As we'll see line changes ahead of the face-off. We see Daly and Paralak and Peters and Chavez and Johnson and Walsh and LaBelle and Hano, Avila, Iannetta, Orlando and Barrett. A shout out for those, I would say, probably crafty mamas out there putting that together. Who put that together? Who's responsible for all of that? Anybody? Ah, she's responsible. Well, thank you very much. Played out to the far side corner. Out to the top of the faceoff circle. Shot deflected on its way through and held on to by Kleinberg. As you can see, the kind of efforts and energy brought to the game by the parents. Not just out here to cheer their team on, but also to contribute some additional efforts. That's very encouraging for the kids, and I'm sure the parents get a kick out of it as well. Played along the near side. Centering pass broken up by the defense. Loose out in front. Picked up by the Giants. 8:08 remaining first period action. You're watching CANAM Hockey, the Friday afternoon edition. Played off the side of the cage. Flipped out to the corner. Centering pass. This slips past everybody. From the right side. Poked away and picking up the loose puck. Blades out to neutral ice. Heavy pressure coming on from the Giants. Now the Giants possessing it. Centering pass. That'll be offside. So we'll have a face-off outside the Blade zone on the near side dot as we see some changes ahead of the face-off. Just outside of 7.5 to go. Giants leading 2-0. Played out towards the far side boards. Tossed out to neutral ice. And now racing up ahead one-on-one with Kleinberg. Shot wide of the net. That rebounds hard off of the end boards. Trying to get another look, but unable to is Kleinberg. Trying to locate the puck. Played out towards the point. Over to the left side. Cycled down to the corner. Tossed behind the net. Avoiding the pressure, going for the tight tuck. And that one is stuffed in. And the Giants pouring it on. That was number 99. Do we see it? That's Daly. Look at that. Well, all right. So much easier to consult that than to look at the book and the roster list to figure out who number 99 is. That one picked up by Daly.
95 Giants goal scored by number 99, Cooper Daly. The goal was unassisted. Number 5-11 in the first period.
As this is played out to neutral ice, Blades down by 3, just about the midway point of the first period, as the Giants racing back into the offensive zone from the face-off circle. Shot, goal! And a long-range wrister there. Picked up from the left face-off circle. And let's see who that is. That would be Peters. And really, I have to say, it'd be nice to see both teams having that kind of illustration out on the boards. It keeps my eye on the ice and not on the book. Out in front, shot, and another one. And let's see who this is. And it looks like Chavez again. And the Giants really making an impression in this first period.
Number 10, Sal Hall. Assistant to number 17, Leonardo Chavez.
So Chavez gets the assist. And so we'll see number 10 picking that one up. Shot saved by Kleinberg. Rebound, shot broken up by a bunch of traffic out in front. Played out to the left point. And now the Blades with it. Tossed out towards the point, unable to clear the zone. As this is skated down along the half boards. Centering pass out in front, shot wide of the net. Looking to put it right around the corner. Played out to the left point. Wrister. And that one up and over as Kleinberg could not track that as that was lifted up and over the head. And I think that might go to Hanault. With 5:06 remaining, first period action. As the Giants.
95 Giants goal scored by number 10, Sal Hall. Assist to number 99, Cooper Daly. Time of the goal, 6:54 in the first period.
You can see some Hanault fans right there. We've got Avila out there. Played to the half boards. Centering pass out in front. As that one slips by into the corner. Out around to the far side. And back out to the point. As this is sent out in front through the crease. Held in at the point. Centering pass to the slot, broken up by the Blades. Shot, save. Shot, that goes wide of the net. Out in front again. Turned out to the face-off circle, trying to get another shot squared up. And now from the slot, deflected by the defense, and the defender hurt by that shot, falling down to the ice. Getting back up. As he took a shot to the body. Looks like that smarted a bit. And so 3:51 remaining first period action. You're watching Can-Am Hockey, the Friday afternoon edition. Shot out to the end board. Played out to the face-off circle. Blades looking to clear the zone, and they do. As this one slides out across neutral ice. Losing it out in the face-off circle with heavy pressure from the Blades. Out in front, shot, blocked as that one bounces in. And the Blades come up with a big break there. That shot initially contacted by Paralak, but it bounced up and over his head, falling down behind him. And there's your goal scorer. Played out towards the half boards. Giants in the offensive zone. As this is played out to the face-off.
Number 10, Grady Gallagher. Assistant to number 19, Danny Naparelson. Second goal, 8:30.
And that's stopped by Kleinberg. Kleinberg losing his paddle as he's able to go and pick it up. Played across neutral ice. Tossed out towards the left wing side. From the face-off circle, out to the point. Just about 2.5 to go. Shot wide of the net. Rebounded off to the end boards. From the goal line. Played out to the corner. And out to the point. Trying to hold the line. Up towards the slot. And played out towards the far side half boards. This one tossed out to neutral ice. And firing it right back in. As this will go around to the far end boards. Picked up by the Giants with heavy presence, and we get a penalty. And so it looks like one of the Giants is heading over to the box. And that'll be Orlando going to the box. We'll see exactly what that call is. Played out to the far side half board.
95 Giants penalty to number 55, Zachary Orlando. 2 minutes of stripping. Time of penalty, 10:03 in the first period.
Played down around the corner boards. Behind the net, picked up by the Giants. Hit around towards the left point. Under heavy pressure. Shot in on net, deflected out in front. And a rebound put in by the Giants, and they pick up another one. And that one appears to belong to Peters. And there we go. The young hockey player is trying to drag the equipment bag down the stairs, getting a little bit of a hand from one of the moms.
95 Giants goal.
Shot.
By number 9.
Save.
Assistant number 17, Leonardo.
As Paralak Blades still another minute remaining in the power play. Out towards the right side point. Blade to the half board. Picked away by Avila, firing it up ahead into the offensive zone, no icing. Picked up by the Blades. Blades with it, off of the boards. Into the face-off circle. From the slot, squaring up for the shot, sending it back towards the weak side. After the initial pass didn't bear anything. The loose puck picked up. And let's consult our illustration here. That would be Walsh.
'95 Giants goal scored shorthanded by number 11, Kevin Walsh. Assist to number 63, Ryan Avila. Time of the goal, 11:37 of the first period.
Played behind the net, deep in the Giants zone. Trying to hold the zone, and they do. Fired up ahead into the corner. Picked up by the Blades, and that'll do it for the period. And so, at the end of one period of play, the Giants establishing dominance out here. When we return, there's just a few ticks left on the penalty. From the 1980 rink in Lake Placid, New York, you're watching Can-Am Hockey, the Friday afternoon edition. We'll be right back. Alrighty, welcome back. As we get set for second period play. The goaltenders have traded nets. And we're underway. Now that the goaltenders have traded nets and we've gone back to even strength, you'll notice that the goaltenders are so much further away from their team benches. So if you take a look at the Giants bench and their defensive end, and so it is generally unlikely to see a lot of on-the-fly changes in the defensive zone. Shot deflected by Kleinberg as that deflects up into the net. And the Giants continue. And so we'll set up for another face-off. Played back to the defenseman, fired up ahead into the offensive zone.
By number 9, Gavin Peters. Assistant to number 17, Leonardo Rosaldo. Time of the goal, 32 seconds in the second period. That's a hat trick for Peters.
Peters with the hattie. You know what that emoji face looks like, right? You can consult the board right there. That's the winky eye. Hat trick. Played off the end board corner. From the top of the slot. Played out to the point. Fired down low around the corner boards and behind the net. Picked up by the Blades. As this is sent out towards the far side corner. And the Blades trying to clear the zone. Giants staying on top of things. Played from the corner. Picked up by the Blades. Fired up the ladder. And finally coming out to neutral ice. Picked up by the Giants. Avoiding the pressure and sending it back into the offensive zone. No icing. Played deep into the Blade zone. From behind the net. Giants trying to work it out in front as they battle just alongside the cage. Through the face-off circle. Out across neutral ice. right down through the middle of the zone, losing an edge. Now battling for the puck in the Giant zone as the Giants come away with it. Played out towards the corner. Out across neutral ice. And now the Blades coming in, putting a shot towards the net that goes wide. Played around to the near side corner. Working it up the ladder and into neutral ice. As this one heading all the way down to Kleinberg. Kleinberg trying to dish it away. An ill-advised play with the Giant bearing down. Sent across to the right point. Walking it up. Going towards the weak side. And a goal scored. As the Giants continue to apply pressure.
Giants goal scored by number 35, Zachary Orlando. Assistant number 5, Chase LaBelle. Time of goal, 3:21 of the second period.
That shot goes wide of the net, off of the end boards, picked up on the left side. Played from behind the net. Out to the far side half boards. Through the face-off circle, chasing in for it, trying to get a shot. That one's broken up by the defense. Blades looking to clear the zone. Held onto by the Giants, trying to go cross ice with that one. Shot, held onto and whistled already. Quick whistle from the official. And so we'll see wholesale line changes ahead of the face-off. .7:53 remaining. Second period action. You're watching Can-Am Hockey, the Friday afternoon edition. Glenn Burnett here with you rinkside, giving you the play-by-play and color commentary. Played along the near side. Forced down towards the half boards. And now picked up by the Blades. Blades with it out to the right wing. Heading in on the offensive side. Picked up by the Giants. Played out to the far side corner. Giants easing it up the way. And now breaking out in front, trying to set up a stretch pass. Couldn't do it. As this one brought down into the Blade zone. Giants chasing it at the far corner. Peeling back. As this goes to the end boards. Forced away by the Giants and now picked up by the Blades as it wraps around the far side boards. Controlled by the Giants with help on the weak side of the play. Tossed up and out. Shot, save. Out in front, shot, goal. And that one will be credited to Ionetta. Just about midway through regulation, 6:30 remaining, second period. As we see Smith now coming in.
95 Giants goal scored by number 7, Max Ionetta. Assistant number 99, Cooper Daly. Time of the goal, 5 minutes 30 seconds of the second period.
Played out to the slot. Wrister. As Smith gets early action as soon as he comes off of the bench. As he gloves that one, drops it down to the ice and then covers it up. That's Kijako Smith. He prefers to be called Kijo. Played out towards the right point. Trying to send it over towards the left point. This one off target. Played from the half boards. From the end boards and around to the near side. Circling out along the near side boards and then turned out to the middle of the ice. The Giants continuing to extend the forecheck. Played out towards the corner. Now the Giants looking to take the win here and improve to 2-0 as this is sent out in front. Smith with the save, shot wide of the net. Played out towards the half boards. And now racing up ahead on the left side. Poke checked away. And this one glides out towards the end boards. A nice little shake and bake move there. Played out across neutral ice from the right side. Out towards the end boards. Behind the net. And so the half boards. And so the Giants controlling the puck in the offensive zone. This one taken out to neutral ice. Reclaimed by the Giants. And now rushing up ahead on the right side. Backhanded pass. That one off the mark. Laid out to the corner. And this one, a good move to shake Smith across to the other side. As the Giants attacker behind the net faked going for the long wraparound, coming back to the near side and able to get the right angle on it. 4:01 remaining, second period action.
95 times scored by number 99, Cooper Daly. The goal was unassisted. Time of goal 7:59 in the second period.
Played from the half boards. Tied up as this slips out into neutral ice. Walsh with it. Trying to get one off on net. As this is played around to the near side. Through neutral ice and no icing. So that'll be chased down by the Giants with pressure coming from behind. Out towards the half boards. With someone in the middle. Shot kicked away. And now tossed out to neutral ice. A 2-on-1 shaping up. This pass. And Smith coming well out of the net to push that one away. So we'll have a face-off on the near side dot outside the Blades zone. 2:48 remaining, second period action. Played into the Blades zone. Out to the half board. Giants working it along the boards. Off of the end boards. Blades with it. Picked up by the Giants as that's sent over towards Smith, and Smith with the stop. Angled up ahead, intercepted by the Blades. Sending one in on net as Paralak stops it and hands it off to a teammate. As this rolls out towards the left side, centering pass. This slips out to the right wing, shot deflected off of Smith. Played around to the near side from the half boards. Trying to clear the zone. Picked up from the point. Chavez firing it down low, turned over to the Blades as the Blades racing up ahead, out in front of the pack. Looking for a shot. Could not get it off in time. Played around to the half boards, out into the corner. 91 seconds remaining as this comes out to the right point. Played to the near side, shot in towards the net. Giants defense tossing it out to neutral ice. And Smith will come out and swipe it away. As we see a line change for the Giants. Inside of a minute remaining. Played out to the right point, over to the left point. Fanning on the shot as this comes to the boards. Fired down low. Out in front, Smith with the stop. Working it up the boards. Half minute remaining in the period. As the Giants possessing it through neutral ice. Walsh with it. Walking up into the offensive zone. Into the corner. From behind the net. As this one wraps around to the near side. And all the way out to neutral ice. And that'll do it for 2 periods of play. At the end of 2, the Giants still with a commanding lead. We'll take a break and come back to 3rd period action. We'll resume with a running clock from the 1980 rink in Lake Placid, New York. You're watching CANAM Hockey, the Friday afternoon edition. We'll be right back. Welcome back as we get set for period number 3. Goaltenders have returned to their original nets.
The 3rd period will be running time.
As this is played down to Smith, holding out for the whistle. Played out towards the point. Shot through the face-off circle, broken up by the defense. Giants turning around, shot saved by Smith. Shot on net, Smith with the glove save. As we see a line change ahead of the face-off. Clock continuing to wind down. Played out towards the far side half board. From the left point to the right point. Walking it up to the top of the slot, trying to get the shot off. That's deflected by the defense. And now a couple of Blades skaters canceled out as they trip up alongside each other. Played out across neutral ice. Through the slot, shot, deflected away by Smith as he dives over, covering up, letting it go to his teammate. Backhander towards the net, Smith diving down. That one stopped by the defense before it can get over. Played from the corner, around to the near side. Picked up from the half boards, handed off to the point from the face-off circle. Played out in front and out to the point. Back to the right side as they continue to cycle it. Played along the near side boards, picked up by the Giants. Played out across through the defenseman to the left winger. Winding up with a shot, and this one makes it past the shoulder of Smith. As Smith tried to get the blocker hand up high enough to block that, but that one was a bit of a bending wrister. And so rather than coming straight on, it has an arc, and you got to time those just right.
95 Giants goal scored by number 55, Zachary.
Played out to the far side boards. Towards the net. Picked up by the Giants. Played out towards the point. And across neutral ice. Racing up ahead on the right wing side. The off winger trying to come back to square up on the forehand, but couldn't hold on to it. Centering pass. And a slap shot deflected by the defense. Didn't get much of the sweet spot on that one. As this is played from the right face-off circle. Turned over towards the left side. Covered up by Smith. And sent out towards the far side boards. Tossed out towards the side of the cage. That one swept back out to the corner. 8:08 remaining, third period action. You're watching Can-Am Hockey, the Friday afternoon edition. Looking for the pass out to the point, intercepted by the Blades. Blades racing up ahead. Couldn't get the shot off in time as the Giants come up with it. Played around to the far side boards. Across neutral ice. Squaring up. Holding off until the weak side comes open. Passing it out towards the back door, and that one tucked in. .7:17 remaining. As this is tossed back into the Blade zone.
'95 Giants-Blades, scored by number 63, Ryan Villa. The goal was unassisted. From the goal, 4:26 of the third period.
As this is played up into the Blade zone. Tossed out towards the far side corner. Played to the point. Cycled down low. Across to the right wing. And losing the handle. Out towards the weak side. Couldn't connect on that one. Played to the right point. Inverting the formation there. Played around to the end boards. Giants coming up with it as it plays around to the near side corner. From the half boards. And out to neutral ice as the Blades looking to set up a rush. Laid out across neutral ice, Giants with it. Firing it off the end boards, getting the rebound as Smith looks back and turns it away. And that'll be offside. As we see some personnel changes ahead of the face-off. For some reason, Smith had come off towards the bench and then raced back out. Played to the near side boards. As the Giants tossing it deep into the offensive zone. As this is played along the near side boards. Out to the left side. Dump down to the end boards. Nearing 4.5 to go. Played out to the far side boards. Out in front, turned away by the defense. This one held in at the point. And a nice play up along the blue line to hold on to the zone. shot down through the slot, blocked away by Smith. Rebound, helped out by the defense. Played out to the left point. As this is sent down low. It's been all Giants. As we see personnel changes coming in right away. From deep in their own zone, Giants skating it out to neutral ice. Angled up ahead. Shot on net, saved by Smith, as that's covered up. And so we'll set up a face-off to Smith's left. Laid out towards the point, this slips out to neutral ice. From D to D. Out across the red stripe, Blades coming in. Fired towards the end boards. And coming up through neutral ice. This one goes down. No icing. Stolen away by the Blades. Played out towards the far side corner. Picked up by the Giants once again. Giants looking for options. Avoiding the poke check. Setting it up. That plays out to the far side corner. Behind the net, around to the near side. Laid down to the end boards. The Giants from behind the net. Once again, winding out to the far side corner, just killing some time off right now. Out to the weak side and a wide open look. As the clock continues to wind down, 97 seconds remaining in regulation. Played through neutral ice, deep into the Blade zone.
95 Giants for scored by number 99, Cooper Neely. Goals, 1 assisted. Time of goal, 10-12, third period.
Poke checked away, and now the Giants with another look. Deflected by Smith, as that goes wide of the net.
Third period.
This is played out to the far side boards. Less than a minute to go. Played to the near side. Now walking it up along the near side boards. Turned right back around. 20 seconds remaining. Blades off the boards, fired back down by the Giants. Out to the weak side. Picking up another one. And that'll do it. As you see the Giants racing over to Parallax. And they'll pick up the victory and the 2 points in the divisional standings. And now both teams will gather at the center stripe to exchange goodwill on the handshake line, led by the goaltenders. Good game, good game. Safe travels, good meals, and good luck. What a great day to be a hockey player. What a great day to play hockey. There you have it. At the end of regulation, the Giants dominating in this one. taking the victory and the 2 points in the divisional standings. We'll go ahead and clear the ice, reset the sheet, and come back for more. From the 1980 rink in Lake Placid, New York, you're watching CANAM Hockey, the Friday afternoon edition. We'll be right back.